the order of words or reorganizing the components of a sentence.
Sentence. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes.
What do you understand?
For example, the letter E.
Letter E. We don't have letter E. We have letter A.
E. The letter A. The usage of it as a subject is, for example, okay. Today is a sunny day. It is perfect to camp.
Okay, I like it. You are using, and you're talking about the weather. You're talking about the day, and that eventually needs to use the connector it. That's a very, very useful way, similar to number 3 over here, right? Because you said it's, what do you say? It's important, or it's what?
What, teacher?
Useful? What did you say?
Sunny day. It's perfect to camp.
It's perfect too. This structure is the one that we saw here. And you say adjective. It's adjective to verb. It's perfect to camp. That's the structure that we are using. So yes, you are correct. Right? What about letter B?
Transitive verbs. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to help you. The usage of transitive verbs and their difference from their Spanish versions.
Yes. For example, you have any mistakes in your work?
Any? Some.
You have some mistakes in your work. I say it.
You have any mistakes in your work? I say it?
Yeah.
No, I don't get that. I don't understand.
Okay. Okay. I'm
the same example, eh? Don't change it.
Yes. You didn't read the professional book.
Okay.
That, no. How do you say por ello?
Yeah, that's why.
That's why. Okay. You didn't read the professional book. That's why you have some mistakes in your work.
Okay.
Say it.
That's the part I don't understand. I understand the say it. I don't understand that part.
Okay.
Why say it? What are you trying to say in Spanish?
Te lo dije.
Oh. Obi, I told you.
I told you.
Yeah.
Okay. The same example. for a conversation with you.
Uh-huh.
Benji didn't read the professional book.
Yes.
Whole way? No.
That's why.
That's why he have some mistakes. I told it no.
Exactly.
No, it's yeah, I told him.
Exactly.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That's correct.
Other example.
Anyway, that's good because it's not necessary to use it. It's not necessary to use it, but you are using a correct transitive verb. The idea of the transitive verb is that you need an object.
Okay, for example, I look the beer. I drink it.
Okay. For example, no, but you are ignoring my indication. Let's go to the previous example. The previous example is okay. The previous example is okay. It's not necessary to say it. Okay. The importance of transitive verbs is that in English, you need a direct person after the verb. Told is a very good example because you have I told him or I told you. The object is a person directly after the verb told. I told you. Person, verb, person. When in Spanish, it's not. En Spanish es te lo dije. En español no tenemos ese objeto. Ahora, quiero ver si entiendes que es un objeto.
Sí.
¿Qué es el objeto?
La otra persona, por así decirlo.
Ok, ajá. Lo cual en español no existe.
Sí, no.
Right? Es como implícito. Te lo dije. ¿A quién se lo dije? A ti. Ese a ti nunca lo decimos explícitamente en español. In English, we say it. I told you.
O por ejemplo, la quiero. I like it.
I like her.
Her.
Ajá.
Sí, porque I like it. O I like her. I like him.
I like him, I like it, etc. The point is that al principio me dijiste I said. Ese es el error que quiero evitar precisamente con esta lección. El I said porque estabas pensando en yo dije. O más bien dijiste yo dije cuando tu intención original era decir te lo dije. Right? Al decir te lo dije, estamos incluyendo otra persona y en inglés tenemos que pensar en tres componentes: the subject, the verb, and the object. I told you. Right? So let's take an example of this. Te lo dije. What's the answer? What's the option?
I told him.
I told you. That's the object. This is the point. Right? In the same context, Benji, how do you translate la quiero?
I like her.
Of love.
I love her.
Exactly. In English, there's no I like you in context of friends. you know?
Okay.
If you talk about the querer de amigos, it doesn't exist in English. It's always love, or it's love, or it's like in a, because you like the personality, for example. I like you, but in personality, because you approve the personality, not that you think the person is nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Very, very good. That's it. Inclusion of the object. And this is very interesting and very similar to letter C. The importance of objects. The importance of objects, because when in English, we have a lot of objects, but in Spanish, we don't have them, right? Yesterday, Benji made an example. I left it on the table. This it is implicit in Spanish. Lo dejé en la mesa. ¿Qué dejé en la mesa? Eso. Ese eso no lo decimos. In English is necessary. Right? Let's try another one. Prepárame un café. Imperative way. Benji, how would you translate this?
Mm, could you make me a coffee?
Okay, I like it. But eliminate could you. When you have an imperative sentence like this is more an order. And
Mm,
could you is a petition, a formal petition.
okay.
So how do you
Only I can say,
Mhm.
make me a coffee.
Excellent. Make me a coffee. That's imperative.
Okay.
And you created a correct object. Very good. In the same case, Yamil, hello, man.
Hello, sorry, I have one question.
Oh, okay.
Here in this phrase, make sentence, make me a coffee. What is the subject? Well, maybe me, but it is saying you make me a coffee. Why we don't use you in this case?
You, excellent question. When you talk about imperative sentences, this is in a lesson about gossip. Orders and imperative verbs. When you talk about orders and imperative verbs, you don't have a subject. You see?
Okay.
That's the way. So when you hear a person say, turn it down, you know that that's an order.
Okay.
It's just the verb.
Okay. Perfect.
Right?
Perfect. Okay.
Right? If you
Right.
include a subject, it's a normal sentence. But if you don't have a subject, you have an imperative sentence.
Okay.
Got it?
Understand.
Very nice. Next, the importance of objects. If you say, importance of objects and their position. So let's try with the following sentence. Yamil, how do you translate the following? Mm, estuvo bien rara la película. Estuvo bien aburrida. Vamos a ver cómo traduces esto. Estuvo bien aburrida la película.
Okay, I think that is the movie was so bored.
Almost. Be careful. This is the first topic in the exam, eh? This one over here. What is the difference between boring versus bored?
Boring, bueno, it says description, like feeling, bueno, like sensation.
Okay.
And the movie was, bueno, description, boring.
It's the contrary. You were thinking in the correct answer, but in opposite ways. The movie is boring because that's your opinion on the movie.
Okay.
When
My
you
opinion.
feel, the person that feels the sensation, that's bored. So I am bored by the movie.
Okay, but
The movie is bored.
can I say, could I say, you are bored by the movie?
Yes.
O sea, so ing, we use this with not with persons, maybe, o sea, with
With things.
with the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have an opinion. Yeah, but not always. For example, look at this. Imagine you say, you are born versus you are bored. The two sentences technically are correct.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? The difference is in the meaning. If you say you are born, you have a person that is, this is a person, and this person is having a conversation about
Yes. Like
exactly about computers and software and music. Oh, about music software. Super
Oh, no.
boring. Exactly. So, double boring.
The boy.
So of course, the other person will be like this. This person has opinion.
You are boring.
Mhm.
Okay.
On the other side, the person is watching. This is you. Right? And you are watching My Little
Funny.
Exactly. I know you are not speaking.
No. Yeah, I am bored. So.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
That's the difference between one and another.
Okay. Yeah, I need to practice more.
I know that's a difficult part about this section. Technically they look very similar, right? But the last syllable changes the one, and this is in the exam. This is the topic number 1 in the
Yeah.
evaluation.
Okay.
Got it? And how do you say this? ¿Estuvo bien aburrida la película?
The movie was so boring.
Exactly.
Right.
Right? Because a movie cannot be bored. A movie doesn't have emotions. Produces emotions.
You don't know. No. I understand. Sorry.
Exactly. At the moment,
At the moment,
science.
we know.
Very bad, Gabriel, very bad. You are making me less serious.
Sorry.
I want I want to be super serious, but I can't.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. So these are, how do you pronounce or how do you translate yes, me aburrió la película. How would you translate this? Again, this is a similar situation with person, verb, object.
Okay. The movie bored me.
Yeah, easy, easy, very good. You are collocating the verb in the corresponding position between the subject and the verb and the object, sorry. Am I right?
Yes.
Perfect. Finally, Benji, reorganize the following sentence. Deberíamos organizar, and this is a true story, deberíamos organizar una carne asada que para que los alumnos se conozcan.
Oh my God.
That's a good idea, eh?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, yes.
Mm. Mm. We must organize.
Recommendation. Must is obligation.
We should.
Excellent.
Okay. We should organize.
Yes.
How do you say asada?
Technically, it is
Barbecue.
grilled meat, but the party, Caesar is talking about the party. It's called barbecue.
Barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue is the name of a part of the party where you cook meat and make tacos with your friends.
Okay, and so we should organize a barbecue. To students know them.
Mhm. No, them. That was difficult. Yeah, that was difficult.
Yeah.
This two can be possible if you have a verb. To know, to meet, to make, etc. But in this case, it's a little different. The correct expression should be, so students can know each other. And the word each other is considered an object. Let's talk about the word each other, okay? The word each other is an object when the person is reciprocal to another person. Okay? Let's give a note about this. Each other is a pronoun to talk about reciprocal actions. If you love your mom and your mom loves you, you love each other. If you speak to your friends and your friends speak to you, you speak to each other. Yes?
Okay.
So. Be careful. This is not other. Eh? Other is different. Each other, together. Pronoun for reciprocal actions. So if I work, no, if I see a woman in the street and the woman in the street sees me, we see
Each other.
exactly. And it's important to use the person we, because I'm talking about two people, not I and not he and not she, you know? They correct, you correct, and we correct. Only plural pronouns. Got it? Okay.
Okay.
What other example do you think is reciprocal?
Themselves? Bueno, it's not reciprocal, but maybe
Right.
can so students can know themselves.
No, themselves is not reciprocal. It's me for me.
Okay.
When I know myself, I have knowledge about my person, not a secondary person.
Okay. Maybe
see?
if I say themselves is maybe you, bueno, you Fero and you Cesar and you, but
Benji.
only you with you. I don't know.
You with you, exactly. Only that
Okay.
it's incorrect to say you with you. The correct form is you with yourself.
You with yourself. Okay. Okay, I understand.
That's called a reflexive pronoun. Reflexive are very different in this case. This is reciprocal. Two different people have the same verb directed to the same to each other.
Okay.
Oh yes. Take a note and attention to Jessie because she's in the chat.
Hello, teacher. Hello,
Hello.
guys. I will take attendance, please. Is here. Jamil. Hi, Jamil.
Hi,
Good night.
Jesse. How are you?
Thank you. I am fine. Thank you. Benji. Hi, Benji.
Hi, yes. Good night.
Hi, Benji. Thank you. Good night. Cesar. sis. Good night, sis.
Hello, good night, Jesse.
Thank you, sis. So, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, my lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any question?
Can
No.
we say roast meat or is no a carne asada? Is it carne asada? Roast meat,
Like grilled meat.
grilled meat.
Grilled
But
meat.
this
No,
is not okay. It's not.
because the word carne asada, grilled meat, is talking about the cooking method, not the party.
Okay.
The party is called barbecue.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, yes. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I wanted to check each other in pronouns. For example, when you say everybody, nobody, somebody. But that we can cover that tomorrow to finish this topic. Now that we are talking about pronouns, it could be an useful topic. But meanwhile, I can send it to you via WhatsApp. That's your topic for this file. We are going to check each other. Everybody. No, each other, buddies, once, and nones. I think that's going to be useful. That's our objective tomorrow. Meanwhile, we finished for today, guys.
Okay. Perfect.
Ready?
Okay,
Have a
teacher.
wonderful day.
You
Study your
too.
topic. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you guys.
See you.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you.